Brian Bealer's rounded them up. Going to be July 24th. For sale, 1965 through 1967 Plymouth Satellite and Belvedere. This request comes from a subscriber. And like this subscriber, if there's a make and a model classic vehicle you'd like to find, it's free and easy. Subscriptions cost nothing. Just hit subscribe. It's free. Drop in the comments below on any of my videos the make and model that you're looking for, and I will round them up for you. Gotta tell you, I dig this search. So let's get started. It's going to be Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist. It's going to go lowest priced car to the highest priced car. I don't own any of these prices. These are all prices set by the sellers, which if you get on Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist and look them up, you'll find them and be able to contact these people to try to buy one of these cars. As of the 24th July, they're all for sale. So hopefully that's a good enough description to what we're doing here on the channel. For all you new subscribers, appreciate it. And let's get started, because we got another search I want to do tonight too, which is going to be 68 to 70 Satellite, GTX, Roadrunner, Belvederes if we find any. So let's see if we can get through this one in a half hour. This first one's going to be in South Carolina, 1965 Plymouth Satellite for $1,500. You know already at $1,500 there's going to be no title. The engine's stock, it's 318, but the car rolls easily. No title. So that's probably why he still got it. Got some big rusted out holes in the floors. Lower quarters are shot. But the body don't look that bad. Trunk don't look that bad. Got a big split in the door with a big huge dent. But again, you know, no title. That's probably why he's not sold it. Does have some big painted white walls on there. I can't imagine those being real white walls. I would guess they just painted those. On to another one. This is going to be a 67 Plymouth Gtx. So this is probably going to be the only GTX we found on the episode, which is kind of hard to believe, because they made a lot of Hemi GTXs of this year. But this car has no title. See how they radius the back wheel wells? This has been a drag car for years. Actually, it's probably sat in this barn for years. No interior, rotted out floors. $2,500. Almost guarantee you're not getting a title with that one either. Does have quite a few photos of it, but it's pretty rotted out. And it's just a carcass with a broken windshield. No grill, no bumper. I would bet they sold off a lot of those parts that old drag car had on it, or kept them. On to another one. It's going to be a 66 Plymouth Sat Light. That's how they got it listed. That's how you'd want to punch it in if you're going to search it. Asking $3 grand 2 weeks ago, Kentucky. Said his dad's selling a Plymouth Satellite. Car for sale, $3,000 best offer. You can contact him, and it's got the phone number in it. So it's got the old wide block poly 318 in it, which were probably the worst engine that they ever made. My opinion. I think the 400 was one of the best engines they made. It was definitely underrated. So not a lot of great photos, but there's a couple on there. Doesn't mention nothing about a title, so on to another one. This could have been the pick of the day. It's 65 Plymouth Prowler. And if you want to find one of these cars, a 65, that's how I would punch it in there. If you're going to do a search and try to keep searching different areas for these cars, because I didn't find all of them. There's so many listed as Prowlers. There's more of these 65 Plymouth Satellites listed as Prowlers than there's actually Prowlers for sale online, I bet. So, if you don't know how to find the description to put the right thing in the description, you go all the way to the bottom. When you go on there, you punch Plymouth, they're going to find Plymouth, and it's going to tell you model. You click on model, it's not going to show a Satellite or Belvedere, but scroll all the way to the bottom, there's other. You click other, and you can type in whatever the hell you want this to say. And we'll see that on a couple of these ads later, that people get them right, but the people that don't just like select a selection from what's available. And Prowler is not how you'd want to list this car. Someone looking to buy a Prowler is not looking to buy a 65 Plymouth Satellite or Belvedere. So they got a lot of parts with it. Looks like a pretty good deal. Looks like a pretty solid car. This would be the year I'd want as a 65 again, but clean title, bucket seat, console shift, automatic, 318 poly motor, and clean original title. 2 sets of keys. So it's an awesome car. Just really bad description and the listing. The description isn't bad, but the listing's horrible. And again, it was Oregon. On to another one. Your photos and your description's how you sell a car. So this is a 67 Plymouth Satellite here, $4,500, 3 weeks ago, Tennessee. Pretty routed out. Does have the interior in it. Does have an engine in it. Some blurry photos and just not really good photos. It's tucked in the garage, which is always a good thing. 67 Satellite 2-door, 340 HO, 727 bucket seat, 4,500 best offer. That's the price. Tennessee area, 3 weeks ago. You do have to dig it's in a garage, even though it's already routed out. On to another one. This is 65 Plymouth Satellite. You can see he definitely put Satellite in there, spelled correctly. $5,500, 4 hours ago, Illinois. So this is a nice one. This should have been the pick of the day because the 65 is what I'm looking for. I'm digging it. This is a cool car. Illinois. Got a big block in it. It's got a 383, 727, 8 3/4 rear end with 323 gears. Motor's been changed to a 413, another underappreciated big block that they made. That's even better than a 400. It's a 413. Get your hands on one of those. Definitely keep it. Especially what they're wanting for 440s nowadays. Even one out of a motorhome. Dig the boxer they got right there, the dog. On to another one. That's a nice car. This is going to be a 66 Plymouth Satellite for $7,800, 14 weeks ago in Ohio. I don't really care for the scoop or the interior. Definitely dated. Got a small block, wide block, 318 poly in this one too, which is more than likely the original engine. We'll trade on pre-1980 stuff. So he's open for trades, $7,800. Gonna jump right up into some really big prices on these cars. 1966 Plymouth Belvedere 2, $6,700. You can see he's got Belvedere in there, and I can almost assure you that's not an option. He went all the way to the bottom, hit other, and typed it in himself. Listed 6 weeks ago, North Carolina. That's some nice center line wheels on there, but I don't know, the back ones didn't look like they were wide enough for me. Just had small tires on them. Got an old 64, 65 Barracuda sitting there too. Clean title, for sale. For all the love that it's holy, please read first due to overwhelming number of questions. I bet these cars are really desirable right now. I don't know, he's not wanting to take some up crazy offers of trades. He's got a big long description. You might be buddies with the guy by the time you get done reading that one and contacting him. Does look like a wide block 318 or something stuffed in it still. Don't look like it's worth no $6,700 to me, but I can say the Magnum 500s would be the better wheels to have on it. On to another one. This is going to be a 66 Satellite. 8 grand. 5 weeks ago, North Carolina. Again, had the 318 in it still. Console, buckets. Original call for information. Asked for Jake. It's a pretty cool looking car. 5 weeks, North Carolina. On to another one. 65 Plymouth Satellite base. 8,500, 25 weeks ago, North Carolina. Looks like the hood scoop's sunk in. This we got a round them up train roaring in. Like the engine trans was pulled too, so I don't know where he's seeing $8,500. The body does look good, but it's got areas popping out. It's been painted resale red. I see big sections of floor pans that look like they've been changed and cut out. He's showing them to you though. But yeah, that's been on here a long time. Clean title on it, no engine or transmission. That's why it's still on there. On to another one. It's going to be a 66 Plymouth Belvedere here. $8,500, listed 9 weeks ago. Bellevue, Ohio. So this is real close to where I'm at. Looked like it was all together there for a second, and then we see it all scattered apart. Clean title. Car needs put back together. See it right. It's one $8,500 for it, all ripped apart. On to another one. Some really bad photos. This is going to be a 1967 Plymouth Sundance. That's what he put in there, man. He didn't put Prowler. He made it a Sundance. 9 grand, California. So we're almost up to 10 already, too. I dig the Magnum 500s on it. You gotta love the tape they put over the rusted hole in the roof. Still got moss all over it. So it looks like a flipper got this car and he's just trying to make some money because it doesn't look like it's had any work done to it recently. If so, they didn't show it to you. Had one brand new tire on the front right here. It might have new tires all the way around it. Probably had to do that to get it up out of the ruts from where it was sitting. Clean body, no dents, runs great. That's what it says. On to another one. This is going to be a pretty nice car. 66 Plymouth Satellite here. 11,000 9 weeks ago, Michigan. It's got a 383 purple cam, Flowmaster exhaust. Sounds mean, needs some paint. Interior finished. Has brand new custom carpet and seat covers that come with it. There you go. That's not a bad looking car. Does need interior work and paint. And he's wanting 11. On to another one. It's gonna be just like that one. It's 11.9. So for $900 more, listed 3 weeks ago, Plymouth Belvedere 2, clean title. How you not gonna go buy this one over that other one? So that's why you gotta love these rounding them up episodes, grouping in these cars together with people and what they're asking in price order. Just shows that some people are just out of their minds compared to what other people are offering up. They even had a spare Magnum 500 in there. This is a nice car. It's got a 66 grill in it. I didn't even notice. I don't know about painted mirror, but I guess if it was rotted up and pitted, at least it's got a mirror on there that matches, right? On to another one. Got a lot of these cars on here today, so we're going to try to go a little fast. Again, if there's something you've seen you like, just pause the video, get on your phone, your computer, and look them up. This is going to be a 66 Plymouth Belvedere 2 here, 14.5, listed a week ago in Indiana. It's got a 440, 727. I believe they meant to say 8 3/4 rear end. It's bright red. So there's a nice one. With a 440 in it. Listed a week ago, Indiana. On to another one. It's going to be the first Craigslist ad, and it's another red one. It's going to be in Minneapolis, and it's a 66 Plymouth Satellite for $17,500, posted 20 days ago. You got to dig the keystones on there. Look great. It is missing one of the headlight bezels. But looks like a really solid car. Console looks pretty dirty. Interior looks a little ragged out for $17,500, my opinion. 20 days ago on that one. 440 4-speed car. Runs and drives. So you got to dig it's got a 4-gear in it. Didn't even notice because it don't have a ball on the shifter. On to another one. Could be a 65 Satellite. Plymouth Satellite. 18,000 Oregon. 5 weeks ago. Definitely got some nice interior in it. That's more than we can say about the paint on it. So I don't know if they think that's just pretty patina, but this car would have just been absolutely beautiful repainted blue. And again, 65 is the year I'm digging, and if I was going to buy one, that's what I would be shopping for. Very clean, incredible runner, absolutely no rust, extremely well taken care of. 383 with the automatic. Doesn't mention a title. On to another one. It's going to be another 65 Plymouth Satellite for $19,500 here, listed 2 weeks ago, Indiana. And you're going to see these 65s really jump up in the price when we start seeing some nice ones. I don't know about the pinned-on hood, but the wheels don't look bad. The bumpers look nice. Steering wheel look like shit, but I just don't like aftermarket steering wheels. 2 weeks ago, 383 V8 engine, very clean, straight body, Edelbrock car, very close to showroom quality with no bondo. That's what they're saying. They want 19.5. So on to another one, and we're now at 20,000. This is gonna be a '67 Plymouth Satellite, listed 10 weeks ago in Michigan. And yeah, look how nice that looks with some nice paint. I don't know about the black trunk lid. I could live with the black hood, but yeah, I'd want the trunk lid painted if it was mine. Got a fuel cell and whatnot in it. Does have a big block in it. Clean title. It's 400, which again is one of those engines that's just highly underrated. On to another one. After going through some engine pics, so there we go. On to another one, and this is going to be a '65 Plymouth Satellite 21.5. Listed 11 weeks ago in Georgia. Love that white paint. How you like that? It's going to be a 426 wedge engine. So it's saying 440 max wedge. Deep oil pan, 4-speed, 391. Traction rear end. So what a badass engine in this one with the 4-speed. 21.5. Definitely needs interior work. But what a beautiful car. Whole dash was still ripped out of it. That's a cool one. That's probably the nicest one we've looked at yet. Minus the interior not being done. So here's the Tommy Boy car. 1967 Plymouth Satellite 24.5, 5 days ago, Chicago. Only one picture. But had to include it. It's a convertible that does not say convertible in the title, which is a big no-no. So we'll see how long it takes him to sell that one, right? I do like the Kragers on it, and I like the nice new paint. On to another one. This is going to be on Craigslist. It's going to be in Denver. 65 Plymouth Satellite race car. 25,000 for this one. You could tell this scoop hadn't dropped in the center like that one we seen before, because it's got a little post in there to hold it up. Digging the wheels. Had some American Racings on the front, just some black steelies on the back. Don't really care for the seats, but again, it's a drag car with a clean title. Runs 12 seconds and a quarter. You gotta dig that. So it's got a 440 stroke to a 512. Drag car is what you're looking for. Got 25,000 to spend. Right there's a cool 12-second car in Denver. On to another one. It's going to be in Lincoln. It's a '65 Plymouth Satellite for 25,000. Only one photo. It's going to be Nebraska. It's got a nice little description on it. It says manual transmission. You got to love that. So it's a 383 with the 4-speed. Just doesn't show you good pictures. I'm digging the hubcaps. The baby blue paint, the black top. On to another one. It's going to be a '65 Plymouth Satellite for 25,000 right here. It's going to be in Tulare, Ohio. 16 weeks ago. And I don't know, I don't like painted trim. And they definitely painted all the trim black. Don't even show you a front end shot of it. Don't really care for the color scheme. I do like the wheels. It's got a 453 stroker motor. 850 Holly. Got 2-step in it, it says. So check it out. It's located in Cincinnati, Ohio, it says at the bottom. On to another one. It's going to be a '65 Plymouth Belvedere 2 here for 28.5. Listed 3 weeks ago. Cumberland, Ohio. Yeah, I like the wheels. I like the scoop. I hate the wide block 318. And he wants 28.5. Clean title. Will not answer if it's available. It's like the most ignorant shit you could say in your ad. Don't ever put "I will not answer to if it's available." That's the worst thing you could say on a Facebook Marketplace ad. On to another one. We're not even going to go through any more of that one. '67 Plymouth Satellite Race with Pro Street modifications. That's what it says. 29,000 for this one. Listed 16 weeks ago in Georgia. Man, what a beautiful looking race car, right? Yeah, I'm digging that. Wanting 30,000 for it. Yeah, you want a race car? There's one to go check out. That thing looks pretty badass. Well, besides it's a 12-second car. It's what the other guy said his was. I didn't notice till now after reading that it had a small block in it. It's claiming it's got a 340 in this car. He never showed it to us, did he? That's why I never showed you the engine. On to another one. Can't believe they got a small block in that. So 1967 Plymouth Satellite here for $30,500. Listed 12 weeks ago, North Carolina. Well, it's a lot of money for a car sitting out back in the weeds. The rust around the roof. But that's me. It does look like it's got some nice potential to it for sitting out back. Including the wide, or no, that's not a wide block. This is going to be a big block. Distributors up front. So if I had to guess, I'd say 413. Nope, 383. I don't know. Could have took pictures of it in a better spot, I would think. But got to dig the baby blue top with the white paint. Baby blue stripe down it, pinstripe. I'm digging it. Don't look bad. It's just I don't see it being $30,500. So on to another one. And yep, this should have been the pick of the day right here. Because this is what I'd be wanting. This is a 65. And this is a Plymouth Belvedere. And you see it's a station wagon. 31,000 Indiana 2 weeks ago. This car is beautiful. I'm absolutely loving this one. So what a great price on a beautiful car. Got a 512 stroker in this one as well. 727. Manual reverse valve body. PM for details if interested. Well, that is one clean looking engine bay, right? Clean looking engine. No chrome. You can see they motor plated it. Behind the water pump, it's got a bracket that goes through, bolts right through there. It's like $100 from Summit to buy one of them. On to another one. It's going to be in Corvallis. Maybe California, maybe. 1966 Plymouth Satellite. It's going to be in Oregon. $32,995. It's a lot of money. Had some white and black interior. It looks like white and black paint. Black scoop anyway, right? So this beautiful car, 440 big block, recently rebuilt. $32,995. So almost $33,000 for that one. On to another one, and we're now up to $35,000. 66 Plymouth Satellite here. 7 weeks ago, Wisconsin. You gotta dig the looks of that, right? I don't know if it's $35,000 digging the looks of it, but boy, that is a nice looking car. It is an automatic. It's got a big block in it. It says the 493 cubic inch. It's got a 9-inch rear end. Yep, that'd be out of a Ford. I'm digging it. Nice looking car. About $35,000. On to another one. Going to be in Nashville here, 1965 Plymouth Satellite convertible, and he's got it listed correctly for $37,999. 28 days ago, and this car looks absolutely beautiful. All except for that engine, which is probably original, you know. So white block 318 polys is what they put in. I'd say 90% of these cars that were built. Let's say clean title. Hit him up if something you're interested in. Looking to spend $40,000 for a convertible. Well, that one sure does look nice. On to another one. Another drag car. 65 Plymouth Belvedere 2, 45.5. Listed 10 weeks ago, Nevada. I love the gold and the white. Yep, you see it. This one was 442 probably. It's 30 over 440. Made it look like a max wedge. That intake, dual fours. Cool looking car. I'm liking the Kragers on it. I'm liking the gold and white paint. Interior, I guess I could live with that. Those are matching the back seats, and they actually look really nice and comfortable race seats. So what a cool street car. Clean title even. Hit him up, you got $45,500 to spend, and you see it, we're getting up into some real big price tags. This guy's always running some cars with some huge price tags right here. It's going to be in Los Angeles. 67 Plymouth stock number, because that's probably how many classic cars these guys have bought up and trying to double up what they paid for them. I don't know. Everybody's got to make money doing something, right? Well, that's what these guys are doing, is buying them up, all of them. Buying up all of them. Painting them up and throwing $30,000 more than what they got in it on the price tag, and seeing how many people will come make them rich. On to another one. That's just what I see when I see these prices. 1965 Plymouth Satellite. I mean, we've seen some pretty nice 65 Satellites on here. I mean, that wagon was only, what, 30,000? I say only 30,000 because it wasn't 60,000 for this car. There's just no way. Is it not nice and beautiful? It is, but it's not $60,000. I do love it. If someone was sanding and buffed their ass off on some black paint, and it's never easy to do. It's got the new Magnum 500 style wheels with the big block in there. 440. 500 miles on a rebuild, but I still don't see $60,000. I just don't. And this is the year I would want, but there's no way. With what we see on Rounding Them Up, with some of the prices for some of the deals. I mean, last night I believe we seen Monte Carlos, 2 of them for $1,500 with clean titles. And imagine how bad you could make both those cars look if you was to spend another $57,500 on them. On to another one. This is 66 Belvedere for $65,000. With some Hemi in here, it doesn't even look like it's hooked up and running yet. Yeah, people are just out of their minds with some of their prices. And you throw it against the wall, see what sticks, right? Well, my pick of the day is going to be this one right here. Columbus, Ohio. It's a 66, so it's not a 65 like I was looking for, but it is Ohio. That's where I'm at. It's $4,000. It was posted 11 days ago. He updated the ad 8 days ago. This is one I'd go check out. Pretty solid car. Has clean title, solid trunk, floors, and underneath. Has lower quarters put on it. They did a great job. Have all the trim, taillights, bezels, headlights, bucket seats. Perfect for a project. Rolling chassis, no engine transmission. Car was a factory 273 engine. But you gotta love those. They had the adjustable rocker arms on them. But you're not getting it with it. It's no engine, no trans. Has 8 3/4 rear end. $4,000. I don't think you can get there fast enough to get that off his trailer and onto yours. Absolutely solid car. I'm liking it. So if you're looking for one for under $5,000, there's one I'd go check out. Columbus, Ohio. So hopefully we'll be able to bring you another search here in a little bit. It'll be 68 to 70 Satellites, GTXs, Roadrunners, Belvederes if we find any. And if they like this request, there's something you're looking for, it's really easy to do. Just subscribe. Subscriptions cost nothing. Ring that little bell if you want to stay notified. Click on the bell that shows up after you subscribe. A little bell will appear. Click on that. You'll stay notified to all the searches. And again, you can watch whatever ones you want. It's not like you have to tune into all of them. I know not everybody likes every make of vehicle, classic cars like I do. So again, thumbs up, thumbs down, comment on the video, like the video. That helps me out. That's how you pay me back for looking up cars for you. Appreciate it, everybody. Peace out.